All right, before we get started, I want to put a disclaimer out there that I played this game, recorded it yesterday morning at like 3 a.m. all the way to 7 because I was playing other games. Doesn't matter. I played this and tried to edit it for you guys, and everything was messed up. The audio was not separated, none of that was separated, and I don't know what happened. But I chose everything wrong on purpose because I had the freedom to do so, and the narrator got pissed. I'm starting it again because I thought I was going to be starting over. But it told me this, and I don't know what to expect because the game seemed very creepy to me. But I don't know what they're going to say now. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set around 12 and call it a day. You're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. I don't know what this game is, dude. Like, I legit don't know. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal, okay? Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. All right, I'll let you get back to the video game now. So, like, because I chose the wrong options, I'm not sure if it's gonna have me go through all of that again. But we'll see. The end is never the end, is what
This
that
is the
said.
story of a man named
Will he say something since I skipped it? All right, so
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm just gonna go the right way this time.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
I'm just gonna
he
go the
entered
right
the
way.
door on his left.
I'm just gonna go the right way this whole time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I couldn't say the code.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, so it's dark. It's very dark. Gotta wait for an elevator. I didn't do this part before. The office looks completely different, so do I just walk in here and go down? Oh, yeah, okay. It was very dark, I couldn't tell. I legit couldn't tell anything.
Ascending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
It's like creepy down here, and I don't like it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Factory.
Mind Control Facility.
See, I said I was going to choose the correct answer, but this says escape. And the narrator was popping off at me, calling me all types of stuff. I mean, he wasn't calling me no names, but like, dude was just, you know, I'm gonna go this way because it says, but what if it's a trick question? Not a trick question. What if it's a trick answer? Screw it. I'm still gonna go. 'Cause I don't know.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
He's lying. He's definitely lying. I'm not gonna die. He's lying hard. I'm not gonna die at all.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'm not gonna die though, because you're lying. Okay. Maybe he's not lying. Fuck it. See, I'm alive.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
There's no way that I die.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Is what would have happened to me. I knew.
I knew it.
The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Wait, is this where I was supposed to go? The two doors. I took the right and there was nothing there. What? Wait, wasn't supposed to go there? Or was I supposed to go there? The button sounds. Bro, I'm so lost. I'm legit lost. I can't tell if this game is like a puzzle or okay. These are the credits. So I'm dead already, is what they're saying. Just nothing but white room. I don't know what to make of this game. They give you the freedom of choice. Countdown desk. Were these all the things that I could have seen if I chose the right answers? I don't really know what to expect. Exit. It was that. I just heard something. Narration outtakes. Okay.
Stanley stood on the snow. Now then, this elevator for sure would get him right back on track to where he was alive in the story.
Okay.
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Stanley.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Controller's vibrating like crazy.
Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
How do they know I'm playing on
As you move
PlayStation?
forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let
Is it just gonna be a... I'm having a hard time figuring out if this game is scary,
What could it mean?
or is it just very confusing?
To the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
This is where I went the first time, and the narrator was pissed.
Stanley took the first open door on his left,
He told me to do that, and I didn't do it, so I'm gonna do it this time.
and so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But see, now, I think there's different scenarios.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I don't even have another choice in the matter.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Dude. Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
What? Why is there just a random vehicle? I thought that shit was finna fucking hit me. Supposed to go down here?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What is this game, bruh? I've been seeing this on my PlayStation for a minute with the bundle that I have, and I can get it for free. And I never knew what it was. Like I said in the beginning, before I had to scrap the video, I watched Markiplier play, but I didn't watch fully. So, I guess this game is about exploring options.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
The door's not even
No.
open.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I didn't touch anything.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Damn, I've been right so many times, but I haven't been over there. So you know what? I'll just go here. So let's go in here. Inner guild. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back
I'll
so
say
that you
it.
torture yourself.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
He's not letting me do anything. Wait, so this time can I like interact with certain doors? Let me see. There's no... What?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I don't know. How... Bro, this is...
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Bro, I broke this game more than I... What? What happened?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. All right,
Stanley
I've got a
Parable
solution.
Adventure Line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Let's just follow the line and see where we get.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Dude, I don't know where you were going with that.
What we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
What?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I'm not here to be a botanical researcher.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after
Lying to
everything
him.
we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
I wasn't able to go down before.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. He doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Stanley began screaming. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And then she turned and ran.
What the hell just happened? What is going on in this game, bro? I am getting more and more confused. Okay. No, I'm not doing that again. That was too much. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. So, also I can go in here. Why is there a gun? I'm too confused to even. Do I go up? Yeah. Stanley. Yeah, my name's Stanley. I do what I want. Yeah, and I come in handy. I do what I want. I go where I want. My name is Stanley. I don't like to flaunt. Yeah, I get money for I pressing buttons. It don't really mean nothing. This ain't no need for discussion. What is the shit you not trusting? Eating some food and it's busting. I'm like Corey Kenshin when I rhyme. I don't be doing no cussing, but I just did that a few seconds ago. My name used to be J Clo, but now it's Clover, and now it's gaming. Don't really understand why you stay blaming me. This is the longest elevator music that I've been in myself. I don't know why I keep on spitting, because I just needed somebody. Okay, no, like literally, why am I in here for so long? Is the narrator singing with me? Bro, is he singing with me? I was supposed to. Wait. So it didn't matter. It didn't matter at all.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Wait, so if I just sit here, does he say anything else if I don't type it in?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. 2845. Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
So this time, I'll go the way he says to go. Alright, so I'll go here this time. Mind control facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I mean, yeah, I got the strength. I just don't have the comprehension to understand what's going on.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
Fire.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's corporate for you.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable.
Never.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
And does it just reset?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
I don't really care about the coworkers.
He realized none of this mattered to him.
Sure didn't.
Through the open door,
They're not gonna let me walk out the door.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. This game is just too much. I'm gonna count that as I beat the game, but I'm sure there was multiple different endings. I'm just gonna cap it off right here. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean a lot. Gotta build this channel up off the ground. I will be recording another video after this. I'm gonna try to push out at least 3 a day, or maybe like in between hours. I don't know. We're trying to figure out a schedule here, but we're gonna get there. But I don't have an intro, as you guys may have seen. I probably should have said that in the beginning because I had to recently reset my computer, and I never had an outro. But we're gonna get all of that in the future. So, like I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, which will probably be a few hours from now. See y'all.